Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nifia Putri Azzahra. You all can call me Nifia. And today I'm going to present my oral procedure text for my intermediate speaking final task. For this task, I chose to give a set of tips about how to memorize the Quran. Memorizing the Quran is an act that many Muslims dream of doing. However, even though the dream is big, the process often feels overwhelming. Some people do not know where to begin. Some people start, but later they forget easily. And some people want to memorize, but they do not have a clear method or routine. So, today I will explain a simple, practical, and step-by-step method that can help anyone memorize the Quran more easily. I will share the objective, the materials, and of course, the steps in detail. I hope this guide can encourage you and make the memorization journey feel lighter and more organized. So, what are you guys waiting for? Let's begin! The objective of this procedure is to help learners memorize the Quran in a structured, consistent, and effective way. By following these steps that I will give to you, students can build a memorization habit that is steady and long-lasting. To follow this method, you will need the first is, of course, a Quran, preferably with a clear font. The second one is a notebook. This is to write your memorization. The third one is a pencil for writing and marking the ayah. The fourth one is a quiet place to help you to focus. And the last is an optional Muratal audio from your favorite qari such as Mishari Rashid or Al-Afash. Step 1. Set a clear and realistic target. First, set a target that is small, simple, and realistic. For example, memorize one line a day or 2 lines a day or one ayah. Do not start with one full page, unless you already have strong memorization skills. A small target is easier to reach and, more importantly, easier to maintain. Consistency is more powerful than speed. So, choose a target that you feel comfortable with every single day. Step 2. Read the ayah repeatedly and slowly. Next, take the ayah you want to memorize and read it many times. Read it slowly, clearly, and calmly. Focus on tajweed, makhraj, and long vowels. Repeat the ayah 5 to 10 times, or even more if necessary. The goal here is not to rush. The goal is to make the ayah familiar to your eyes and your ears. The more you repeat it, the easier it becomes to memorize. Step 3. Listen to a Muratal. After reading the ayah yourself, play a Muratal from a qari you like. Listen to how they pronounce every word. Pay attention to the melody, the pauses, the high and low tones, and the emotional flow. Then imitate the recitation. Follow the chorus tone because rhythm helps memory. Many of us are memorizers say that listening is one of the strongest tools for memorization. Step 4. Break the ayah into small parts. If the ayah is long, do not memorize it all at once. Break it into 2, 3, or even 4 parts. Memorize the first part first and then repeat it until it sticks clearly in your mind. Then move to the second part. After memorizing the second part, connect it with the first part that you have memorized. Repeat slowly and calmly until both parts sound smooth together. Step 5. Close the Quran and recite from memory. After repeating the ayah several times, close the mushaf. Try to recite the ayah without looking or opening your eyes. If you forget a word or get confused, open the mushaf again, check it, and repeat it. This step is important because it tests whether the ayah truly entered your memory. Do not be embarrassed if you forget. Forgetting is part of the process. Step 6. Write the ayah in your notebook. Writing helps the brain store information differently because you use your eyes, your hands, and your focus together. This makes the memorization stronger. Step 7. Review immediately. After writing, review the memorized ayah again. Recite it 3 to 5 times without even looking. Immediate review is very effective because it locks the ayah into short-term memory. Step 8. Review again the next day before memorizing new ayahs. On the next day, always review yesterday's ayah before starting new memorization. This step is extremely important. Many people forget not because they don't memorize, but because they don't review. Reviewing keeps the memorizations alive and stable. Step 9. Choose a specific time every day and stick to it. To make memorization a habit, choose a daily memorization time. For example, after Fajr, after Maghrib, or before sleeping. Step 10. Stay sincere, patient, and consistent. The most important thing is to stay consistent. Even one ayah a day becomes a lot after a year. Memorizing the Quran is a journey of the heart. Take it slowly and enjoy the process with sincerity. So, those are my tips on how to memorize the Quran. Thank you for listening, and may Allah make your memorization easy and meaningful. Have a good day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.